What's up, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages? I am Brandon Gordon Gab, and this is Dead by Daylight. Here on Dead by Daylight, you may be dead by daylight. Cheesy, I know, but deal with it. Let's see. We have not ready for flashlight yet. Get our toolbox. We have two of those. We'll use that. Offerings. What do we have? The gold. That means the killer's gonna be close, maybe. Dead by Daylight. Here in Dead by Daylight, the goal is to complete generators as the survivors, while a killer is on the loose trying to kill you all. Of course, teamwork makes the dream work, but where's the fun in that? So I try not to team up unless we got to. Dead by Daylight. What time of night doesn't matter, just that there's a killer on the loose. So, I got my AC on. Finally got me an AC unit. Took one out the room in my daughter's room. Finally got my AC unit. Took the one out my daughter's room. And then the one me Madre was going to give me, I put in her room. And me Madre has a new one. This will be the first summer I've had an AC. Not in a hotel. I feel special. I must have died. Died to me. So, I'm scared. This is the point where I get scared. Alright, let's go first. Why am I scared? Because the one thing I didn't want to do was get comfortable. Now I'm getting comfortable. I work hard to get comfortable. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't want to get comfortable in my mother's house. You know? Ah, shit. I don't want to get comfortable in my mother's house. But it feels good. It's been so long. I haven't felt comfortable in my mother's house since I was 18. I've been comfortable in my mother's house since I was 18. I haven't been stable anywhere since I've been so I'm scared. It's been a long time since I've done it. Lived here. It was so much of work. So my whole life. I felt comfortable. So, after fully accepting that I'm a single man and nobody wants me, talking to my boo thing, I was able to talk to my boo thing. Bitch ass up. Just got contacted with this thing. And I'm like, hey, I may be out in Cali. You know, can I see you? Maybe. So, no, I had a dream. And in that dream, I was faced with three entities. What seemed like three entities, but all three entities were one. It's one entity really broken into three. And in that dream, the entities faced me with four women, to be honest. And it's like, basically, like, these are the four women in your life that you love the most, or that you love. You love. It was all kind of one thing, you know, and it was basically like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, these are the women that you love with and all this stuff. It was crazy. I was so naked. I was fully clothed, but I was naked. And it basically picking me apart. Like, this is your life. You know? And like, which one of these women basically do you love? It was so crazy. Because you see how dark, you see where the character spots are. Like, the room was that dark. Or wherever the space was that dark. But the people came through vividly. Like, you got, like, you know, real life. So, the entity, like, these people that you love, you know? And I'm like, yeah, you know, my heart was torn in between two, and then the third, she was like my hope for the future. Like, even if, you know, the women that you love or have had a chance to love don't love you, there's women like this that will still love you. Knowing this, you know, what's your choice, basically? What do you choose? And there was two I couldn't choose between, really. And it was like, you know, they took away my daughter's mother. You could have that bitch. You know, took away the other girl. And, oh, that sucks, but bye. Then the one I'm talking about now took her away. Because I couldn't make the decision. Took her away. Ah, that sucks. Like, what if I take this one? No, and they proceeded to take the one, you know, that I'm holding on to. What if I take this one? Nah, you can't have this one. Like, you know, no, you can't have this one. No. And it's like, even with a woman like this that loves you know, that even with women like this that's still out there that love you would give all that up for this one. Like, yeah, and it was just so vivid. Like, I'm holding her. She's holding on to me. You know? I'm like, as long as I were allowed to have her, as long as she would, no, my exact words were, as long as she were to have me, you know, I don't want to let her go. And I was expecting her to pull away or something. She didn't pull away. She never let go. You know? And it was crazy. So we go through that, and Now we're kind of like going through a trial. Trial is like, and right now I'm her protector, I'm her comfort, and it's like, I want you to know nothing here can harm you, whatever it is, I want you to speak out against it. I already know what it is, I ain't gonna go into detail like that. And, I had to take her because of the face. She holding on to me, face buried against my chest. And, I turned her away from the prompt. Go ahead, let your voice be heard. You don't have to look at it. Let your voice be heard. And, I know she let her voice be heard, but I can't hear her voice. I don't know what she's saying, but her voice was heard. Because I'm like, now look at the prompt. Look at how like if you ever seen it, look how weak, how feeble it is. It can't harm you. It'll never be able to harm you again. And it's because it's not just me. It's everybody here that loves you. When I say that, people start lighting up like fucking like that. And they're normal though, like real world normal. And then there were people from her past that have died that were there also, that started popping up like force ghosts. And we all just covered up, braced for it. Crazy. It's fucking crazy. I ain't never in my life. Like, all three entities, they're entities, they were spirits. They're not there, but they were there. You could sense you could feel the presence in the room. You could feel the presence in the fucking room. But they were all one. It's three entities, same voice, same tone. But they all were one. That shit is fucking nuts. The love is crazy. Never felt no shit like that before. I never experienced no shit like that before. It's like lucid dreaming. Like I'm hugging myself. I'm hugging on to her so tight. Like, that shit's ridiculous. But there was two women that held my heart. And the third, I would have never fucking thought. Would like have my heart. I feel bad because I was expecting my daughter's mother to hold more weight, and she actually did. just didn't hold that weight. Be like my heart, but my heart the way heavy. My saving grace. The fucking girl, the woman I took to prom. To be like, you know, even if these women don't love you, it's still women like her that love you. Like grown her. Cause I remember seeing her the other day. She came to my job. I wasn't sure if it was her, but I know it was her. But I wasn't sure if it was her. And I didn't speak because I was busy. Like how people keep dragging me here and there. But her face. She like, you know, my saving grace. Like, you know, women like this still love you. Not that if you make whatever decision you make here, the hoes not gonna love you, the women not gonna love you. Excuse my language, ladies. Right? Just, you know, it's just still your choice. Like, yeah, here's where I am. Here's where I am here. And, like, as long as she would have had me, expecting her to pull away. I know you don't love me. I could say that, but the statement don't make it true. You know what I mean? And then, like, they popped up like force ghosts. They would literally bloop like force ghosts. It's not an exaggeration. They were that see-through blue like Star Wars force ghosts. Alright, what the fuck? He's mad as shit because it's a blue app. Need my protection, I'm a protector, ain't nothing gonna happen. Now look at it. No, it's not gonna hurt you no more. Never in my life. You know, and then I saw a tomb. Like, it was crazy. Because then I saw a tomb. The tomb was built, it was destroyed and built. The tomb, it wasn't like standing up like this. it was laid down on the ground. And it looked like the breakable wall in a video game. You know, and then we were talking about something, and we were laughing and joking and giggling, and her ass, you know, like, I can't say it was her, pulled the rib, you know, pulled out a rib. Shit nuts. Shit nuts. I ain't never experienced nothing like that. And before, I can't say I never experienced it by just telling that I experienced it. But you get what I'm saying, never experienced nothing like that before. The tomb, it was on the ground. At first it was standing upright, but then it was on the ground. You know, and it opened up and it filled back up on the ground, not on the floor. Because the image at first was like it was holding up and then it was laid to rest. Like it was laid to rest. So, crazy. But my heart is torn between the two women. You know, I really love this one too. Love them both. I'm single still, like shit. I want to know where my heart is. It's here. You know, be like, I love and all that shit. It's fucking close. You know, I don't know. I just don't feel I'm capable of being loved, maybe. I don't know when I love. I said cold. Yeah. Like, if I take this one, if I take her away, oh, how do you feel? Like, ultimately, I felt indifferent. You know? No, it's not that I don't love her. It's just, like, can I let go? Yeah, I can let go. This way. No. No. Just the thought of it got me weeping like a baby. Trains, man. How fast? Oh my God. On the cross. Seemed like, I can't tell you because it was dark. Just feel. I remember getting stabbed in my left hand. I don't remember it right. And then it was my left rib. I don't remember my right. And it was crazy because there was the presence, it was so strong. Like now I know what it's like. He like sensing power levels, Dragon Ball Z shit. That's what I imagine it would feel like. Because you feel the spiritual pressure, but it's not, that wasn't pressure though. It was a spiritual presence. It wasn't a pressure. I know the difference between pressure and presence. And that was a spiritual presence, not pressure. Pressure makes you feel like you're gonna fold. Pressure is that it weighs down on you. It wasn't pressure. It was a presence. And there was nothing to be afraid of. There was nothing to be, untruthful, and it's just weird. Just weird. Nothing right. Nothing to fear. Have no fear. Made me feel strong. Not like cocky strong. It just made me feel strong. Shit. You like me, don't you? You like me. You like me. You like me. Oh, no, I don't. fucking nuts. Jesus died for our sins. Crazy. That was the most spiritual shit I've ever in my life. Ever in my life, because it was like, right, it was like, seeing the tomb was like, it was like I died, but I didn't die. It was like third person shit. Even though it wasn't third person, coming from the tomb, it's crazy. Going into the tomb and rising from the tomb. Because it was like I went into the tomb. The tomb, the perspective shift. And the tomb is laying flat. But I'm standing upright next to her. And we're talking about the fucking tomb, or we were talking about something, but it wasn't fearful, it wasn't sad. It's like catching up with an old friend. You know? Like the perspective of the tomb change. And then I see, like, we're on like a winding road maybe. The tomb will be laid where I'm standing. The road itself will be curved like that. Like if you're walking the path from the fire to the car around the building. But the building was like a road with a wall on it. The tomb is laid flat on the road. It's crazy. I can remember that shit. It's crazy. Never in my life have I experienced that shit. Crazy. I'm a lot of things. Crazy ain't one of them. Ah, son of a bitch. Maybe I am. Son of a bitch. I love her though. I love her. Even if she don't want to be with me. Right. I'm cool. Got T-Rex it sometimes. They need a survivor that could jump up there. It was crazy. That train was nuts. One of the best trains ever. Because I ain't never experienced that shit. To feel worthy, I believe. Even though technically I didn't end up with anything. Felt like I had everything. I didn't wake up feeling sad. I didn't wake up feeling tired. And I only had like an hour of sleep that night. That was the hour of sleep I had. So yay. Yay me. Still got nothing but yay me.
You summoned me.
Come on, use something, not me. Don't bring your. Oh, that's not you. Bring his ass here. You know magic? Where you get magic? Head up high. Look for light. 4 minutes. I said no disrespect to my daughter's mother, but it's not that I don't love you or didn't love you. Just I don't see myself going back down that road. And it's not like I don't have you. Technically, we're not that like. I tell her all the time, look, you're the ex-wife. You're the ex-wife. You got my kid. We've never been married, but a child is till death do us part, whether we like it or not. And as dad in that, you can always count on me. I will be there when it comes to our child and that family we created, till death do us part. So technically you're my first wife, but you're not the one I choose to marry. Because having a kid with somebody is a lifetime thing. That's why you ever seen the thing where it's like, I wish I could have chose my baby daddy or something like that. It's like having sex results into a child. That's a lifetime commitment. But choosing to be with somebody for the rest of your life without having a kid attached is a choice. It's a lifetime choice you choose to make that you don't have to honor. That's why that type of marriage is important. You get what I'm saying? One, you have no choice but to be committed to that person. Even though you have a choice, you can choose to be a horrible parent or committed to that relationship. You can choose to be a horrible parent and not be in your kid's life at all. But that don't mean that you and this woman aren't married till death do you part. You all have a kid together. That's till death do you part. That is the definition of till death do you part. So I'm like, I could respect that. We have that commitment to each other. And you damn Skippy, I am going to live up to that commitment. Now, our relationship might not be an intimate one or even on a great fucking, page sometimes. Don't worry, I'm going to be dad until I die. It's just who I am. You're lucky I'm one of the stand-up guys, to be honest. I'm going to be dad to death do us part. You ask me what my heart is, who I'm going to marry, here it is, if she would have had it. If not, I gotta find my happiness elsewhere. I'm fake handsome. I ain't got it all the time, but I got it. So, got my head straight. Physically capable, physically fit. I ain't got no diseases I know of. And my worst disease right now, the disease of the mind I have right now is I have low self-confidence. I look in the mirror, I see my reflection, and all I see is fat. And I know it's a mind thing because when I get insecure, when I look at myself in the mirror and I get insecure, I hold myself. And when I hold myself where I'm expecting my stomach to be, it's not there. It's not there. Like literally where I expect my hands to stop and rest, it's not there. And I catch myself like, oh, not as bad as you look. But I look in the mirror, all I see is back. So it's definitely in my mind. Definitely in my mind. So I got to figure out a way around that mental hurt. Kind of cut me too deep. Felt like a bitch. I play a few more as survivors because I'm in Texan right now. Not in Texas, but Texan. I'm Texan here. Where's my star? Bring my star. Ben Ming. Bang Ming. Bang Min. Min. Bang Min. She's our star. The star is always the one. In fact, she gotta look like she's sporty. So when she do all the spectacular shit, like, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. All these her colors. Okay. Stuff like this, girl. Love you, boo. Fellas, man. I need my real men to step up for a second. I want you to take a woman you love, not expect she'll fucking or nothing. It's one that you love and hug it. And apologize on behalf of all men. Because it ain't easy out here to love them. Just like it ain't easy out here to love them. And now here. I didn't go that far back. Five Nights at Freddy's VR, one of the scariest games I ever played. I don't know how much of this my heart could take, y'all. How tense am I? Was riding my bike yesterday. In the middle of my back got so tense. Like I pinched a nerve.